Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Gary Grigsby's Warned East. We're in end of February here. It's the last February turn. After this is going to be March, and yeah, we're here with the air turn. Now, I did think about getting back some air units already. Alright, well, let's see. So, getting all of these guys back will be a bit of an issue. So, this is LG2. I mean, I do think there has to be... I don't specifically remember how to do this. Maybe if I go to the airbase. No. There we go. So at Gorlovka, for example. Why does it go to the other area? There we go. Let's start here with getting back, at the very least, you would think. Alright, well, let's go to Dnipropetrovsk. Right. There we go. Let's bring Koloft south. And it seems like that has all of them. That would make it too big for the airfield, but then I can shuffle them around. Another thing I could do is already get them down there, like here. That might be better. Solino and Doila. I don't even know where that is. Down there. Yeah, that already would work, I guess. Okay. I'm just trying to figure this out too, so... Then... I suppose... Like, I also have to do center, and center obviously will take more places. But the other one is a Demidov that's slightly up north. Let's get those. first air fleet. Guess this is now the Romanian Air Command, but that should switch then. This is weird. Vlieger für Suède. So that is a bit weird that they would call it Romanian Air Command. Well, no matter. In Leningrad. Low air support. Not quite sure why these are also under Air Fleet 1 like that. But it's been a very long time since I did anything with the planes. Traveled 100%, so they're not going to be able to move now either way, these guys. Then let's see, because this is, for example, called 6th. Then this would be Call of 17. I don't even know whether they exist now. Same for Call of 11. There are. Okay. Let's get Call of 11 at here. And they also go to Taganrog. Then this is 1st Panzer. They have no planes at all. Did I remove all of those? Come on, game. I don't know why clicking this is so terrible. Like, I cannot right click it for whatever reason. Can do it here, but just not Kursk. There we go. It seems like they just dumped all my recon units into those few areas that I have here. So I would have to divide them, but they cannot. They don't fly now. Like 390 here. And this, but then I wonder how to get these back. I have to put them in under something else like that, and then take it back, or put those in there. Okay, I can do that. But since these cannot fly, at least for this turn, let's just... so I got all the recon units back now. I guess I'll divide them on the next turn, and then next turn also bring back the fighter units. So we're kind of doing it like that. No, that's not exactly ideal, doing things that way, but I think still that way ultimately we'll be getting somewhere at least. Alright, which brings me to the regular turn. If we look at the weather for next turn, we can see that the weather on the ground doesn't really change. But at the very least, I mean, it seems like we'll be having blizzard in the very top north, but nothing really besides that. That's okay. So let's take a look once again at the ground situation. Especially these units that have not been in combat, they've been recovering quite well. I do think that's pretty nice. What I'm looking at now is the following. So some of these, they aren't doing that well. Like these, they're also unready. Let's get them out, and I'll put in the 14th Romanian. It doesn't put the 14th Romanian in the very best spot, but these guys are unready either way, so they're not helping either. And it does make these a little bit stronger. I'd probably get rid of this cavalry too. It doesn't seem to contribute, and indeed they are unready. So let's put those on refit. They're way too big. So same for the 3rd Romanian army. I actually need to put another Romanian HQ there, I think. Except that both of these are not that big, so they need to reshuffle. Let's move you in here, and then basically what I want to do is I need to get the 4th mountain in here. Or actually, let's do it like that, and because of that I can now get this Romanian unit out, and I can also get these guys together. Ideally I would remove my motorized units etc. from the front line either way, but I don't have enough manpower to actually do so. Let's put you under the 3rd motorized square. I don't know why they aren't. I do need a unit at Taganrog, but I'll just let this Italian unit take care of it now. they can stay there. So that's that. Then what do I have here? Do I actually need this cavalry? It's probably not even capable of doing anything. No, it is ready. 57, eh? Okay. Well, never mind that then. But these are at 4, these are 3. They're less likely to attack them there. So let's move that cavalry up. There we go. So as for that Romanian corps, interesting that they are unready, but if they're not contributing either way, there's no reason to keep them on that line. They're also unready. Need to split them up like that, especially since they're gonna attack the air landing unit. I'm better off doing it like this. Let's get those Romanian units out for the moment as well. In this area. So what I'll be doing is I'll put them also under the Romanian High Command for the moment. Because the 3rd Romanian Army is overburdened anyway. Then I actually want these guys to take those as well. So let's put you under the 3rd Romanian Corps. Actually, for them, for that cavalry, they're at 79. That's okay. I should be having a cavalry Romanian corps somewhere too. But no need to do that now. So at least the 4th Romanian Corps here with only 1 unit, which is this. Might just as well put under the 3rd too. It's a brigade anyway. Then we have this Mountain Corps. Again, if I had any regular infantry, I would put them. Although if you ask me, the Giuliano Alpini mountain unit could actually fill that part of the 125th. So maybe I should put them there. And do I have another Italian corps? I should have it, because if I don't, that would be kind of weird. I mean, I might actually not, but yeah, I don't. So they'll be overburdened by that stage, because that would give me 5 divisions that they have to be put under there. It's a shame I can't even take a look. Now, bam. Let's see though, I don't think I need them currently. And it's a discovery over here, so that's a bit stronger now. If I just keep the Großdeutschland motorized regiment, they should be able to hold out there. They are pretty powerful as they are. So that would be good. Let's get you moving. There are... quite a few units like that. There we go. I know this is pretty weak. Put Leibstandard in there, but I'd rather put them in there. This is also a weak unit. 8,000, 7,000. Not to say anything about those. What I feel might be prudent for the moment would be a bit weird. Is the following. They will stay there. That's not a problem. How? Romanian Mountain Corps needs to stay up top. You need to be put under Romanian High Command. You need to be put under Romanian High Command. Because all of these are going to, you know, heal up there. $111th, I think, could use some serious recovery too. Build them from the front, put them on refit. It's unlikely they will get a whole lot of refit, but I guess it would be some. So if we're looking at HQs here, we got the 29th Corps, which is already filled up. These guys are part of the 1st Panzer Army, so that doesn't bode well. And there's a 3rd Motorized Corps there. I should be having another corps around here somewhere, a Motorized Corps. Or something of the sort. Not something like that. But it doesn't seem like I have such a thing, so I really need to get another motorized corps somewhere. Like the 40th. Okay, so currently then I'll put them under the 1st Panzer Army. But then next turn I'll have to switch them up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send them over to these locations up front to beef them up a bit. Yeah, okay. One other thing I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna send some Italians to take over part of that 16th motorized division, and I want to get Das Reich off of there too. Ideally. But in order to do this, what I need to do is I need to get both of these out here, get them off of the train, and then I'll handle moving them there. Even these guys at Taganrog cannot fill any of these locations. So I do need a unit there, by the way, but it does mean that I'll just leave it like that for the moment. And I should probably get a core in there too, just to deal with it. So I can put them under something. Alright, that's some reorganization. Let's take a look. Now, how are the supplies for these? I actually think, with the way things currently are, that I can actually afford to move this unit again. And basically what that means is there's already this part that's going to Izium. That's quite nice. Let's take a look, because if I actually repair this, I can put a depot in Balakleya, which is a lot closer and better. Well, I'll think about the railroad just in a little bit. There's the double rail piece up till here that I could work on, and that will allow me to also bypass this and get to Romney. Technically allow rail to run through whatever is there. I would wager this is not connected yet, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Maybe a bit weird like that. They're not unready, right? Nah. The unfortunate part is here. Basically, I need to put the 75th Infantry Division in there. That will allow both of these to get out, which is probably what I need to do. Either way. 9th Panzer Division. I mean, I'm gonna put these on the OKH anyhow. These guys too. And this is the 17th Corps. And I actually, if I do this, will they go to 1? No. I want to have these guys up in here because it's more likely to get attacked. This is not great, obviously. I think actually in that regard, I even want to switch this up because this is poorly defended. And what I'll do for both of these, both Belgorod and Kharkov are already pretty full. The thing is that I don't expect any bad weather anymore. So I cannot draw anything, but my first plan for the new offensive is pretty much for my units to move up through here, probably even along this rail line here, and another group to move down through here. Not necessarily to Voronezh even, but certainly down here, and circling forces in this area. I think that in itself would already be a pretty reasonable grab. One that I would definitely be looking for doing. Let's actually get both of these to rest at Volchansk and refit them there for now. And we'll see how that goes. Now, currently you're at 23. I'm not actually short. 8969. Currently I'm not actually short on HQs, so let's just move it up and leave it there. I'm actually quite curious to see how these guys are doing. They're at 18. How about these? They're also doing very poorly still. Interesting that they cannot move into either of those 3 hexes, but they can go around. You can get in there. Right. They should be on refit, so just keep them there. Same for these. They're not in the very best of locations, but it's not bad either, so shouldn't be that big of an issue. This is now actually fixed, which means that instead of putting this at Kherson, well, I actually know what I want to do with these guys, so I really want to move them down and get supplies into the Crimea, especially for a summer offensive. So what I'm gonna do, like, yeah, I want to get this road. Actually, the one thing that I want to do besides that is actually fix this. So the reason why I want to fix that 1 hex is because it allows this part to be connected. I think that at least will be important. The fact that I cannot get these guys to unload, then it's a bit unfortunate, but I think it's okay. And then at the same time, now I can also get one of these guys over into Kharkov, which gives them a bit more perspective when it comes to repairing. Right, this also needs fixing because this, like this, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Most certainly, I will. Move both of these. You into Oboyan. I'm actually gonna send third Panzer away. Actually, I don't really need to. I mean, most of the problems come from these things being damaged. I'm sure they'll be fixed eventually. 9th Panzer is actually doing well enough that I think I can warrant them being here. They're not gonna be hit by a blizzard. So I think they'll be fine here. Right, these guys are obviously not doing well, all 3 of these. To be completely fair, I feel like I should probably get all 3 of them out. Through some way. And I would have to think about it, but let's take a look at some potential reinforcements first. Further down. There's probably nothing. Also, nothing on the HQ, supplies, etc. here. Anything. Down south, it tends to be unlikely. No units at either of those locations. It's all green here. That's so weird. Ground, light, snow, air, cold. It looks green. I don't know whether it's supposed to be like that. Oh. What I do know is that my time for this episode is already pretty much up. The one thing that I need to do here though, let's see, because I need to put those Italian units under an HQ. And 11th, well, I would need to have an HQ around here somewhere. To deal with it. Not being a Romanian corps. But I don't have any. Unless this mountain corps can go there. I guess it can. But then the question is, well, I'm going to move away. I guess the calf. Get in this mountain corps. It's the 49th. And I can put those 2 Italians underneath that. Okay. And that's 2 units. So I guess for the 11th they'll be slightly less overburdened. Or how about 1st Panzer? No, 1st Panzer RB is already 27. Alright. Yeah, so putting them under 11th, I'm still looking to shuffle things around here, but my units are too weak even to replace that 60th motorized in that particular area either way. So, not much I can do there for the moment. Let's quickly take a look at these. Western Front is okay. Norway is fine. Norway is fine. Garrison is good. North Africa is good. Italy is very good now again. And the Balkans is at 100. So, interestingly enough, we're fine again at Italy, even though we were doing quite poorly before. What that means as well is there are probably no Italian corps that I can move. The answer is no. How much can I take from them? It's like 7-ish. Let's get that Maska Luftwaffe Jaeger regiment. At least. And the fact that they're frozen supposedly makes me a bit wary. But this mountain division isn't. Then Superga. These guys also are not. How are we doing here? 103. We have a surplus of 2.6. Most of those are coastal divisions, but I could get a motorized unit maybe. Well, the thing is that I'm bad on oil either way. So now. That's actually 2 infantry. How do I not? Wow. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's take a look at the reserves. It has to be going something to Italy. It's turn 39. I think for the moment I could send something relatively meaningless, probably. Something like the 1st Replacement Panzer Battalion or any other. Like these. That's already quite a lot. Alright. And Africa was also okay. So I don't really need to worry about that. Now in the actual reserve, let's get the Romanian Armored Division back to the map. Okay. The Cavalry Division will stay there. Find it very weird that those units are here. Let's send you to the map. None of the units here will go to the map, but I'm going to send those pioneers as well. And let's leave that then. Alright. I'll take care of most of the other stuff, or all of the other stuff on the next episode. So, yeah, I want to thank you all for watching this one. Do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. And I'll continue the reorganization in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.